Open ocean doors.
Stand by.
Deploy Barracuda 01.
Barracuda 01 launched.
Maintain radio contact.
Barracuda 01 to base. Approaching Hyperion, or at least what's left of her. I'm going out there. Let me take a look.
Okay, Jake, be careful.
Airlock cleared. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jake. Jake. You read me, Jake.
Get me out of here.
Jake. Jake, come in.
What an intense scene, huh? Alright, welcome everybody to XCOM Terror of the Deep. It's a very old game, as you're going to find out. From just the visuals, the audio, the gameplay, everything. Very old. It was made, I want to say like 1994 or something like that. I don't know. A long time ago. It was one of my first games that I ever played. Well, maybe not ever played. It was definitely one of the first games that I played a lot of as a really young kid. Very challenging. It's turn-based, yada yada. I'll go over that in a later video. For those of you who don't know what this game is and don't know how it plays, check out the next video of the playlist. The entire video is just a run-through of, you know, the UI and how it plays and all that stuff. If you do know what this game is, you know how it plays and all that, skip the next video and head right into the third episode. It'll actually be the first episode of the official playthrough. This video I'm just going to kind of explain what I've got in mind for this playthrough. Where to begin? First things first, I'm running this game through Steam. I'm running it with XCOM Utility. Links to both of those are in the description. The XCOM Utility, if you didn't know, it's a third-party utility developed. First, it was developed by some guy, and then he stopped because he's working with another company, and they wouldn't let him work with anything that was associated with a rival company. So he's not working on it anymore. So now it's Blade Firefight or Blade Fireflight or something like that. He took over XCOM Utility. Link to his, because his is the most recent, is in the description. It fixes a bunch of bugs, technical issues, and can add in a few optional things. Some of the major things that I've added in, let's see here, going from memory because I didn't write any of it down. I fixed the bugs. Disjointed base bug. If you don't know what any of this is, don't worry about it. This is just for the people who are familiar with the program. I'll tell you what, if you don't know what this game is, you can just go ahead and stop the video right now and watch the next one, because you're probably not going to understand what the rest of this is. But if you are familiar with XCOM Utility, I fixed the bugs. The difficulty bug is included, I believe. The bugs with the ship's skins being flipped, I fixed that. Something about orphan nodes on one of the ships preventing aliens from leaving the craft, I fixed that. Basically, if it was a bug, I fixed it. Compatibility issues are fixed. Running this with Steam's DOSBox on 40,000 CPU cycles. This is DOSBox 0.72. I think 0.73 is out. I'll have to update this and double check that. I'm not 100% sure if this is the updated one or not. I don't think it is. It's probably not. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I took out molecular control, I think this game calls it. Because I know a lot of people are going to rage about that. And a lot of people probably are indifferent. But my stance on it is when they start using MC on you, it is incredibly difficult. But as soon as you learn the tech and you can use it, the entire game becomes just scouting for an alien and then mind controlling it, and then using that alien to scout so you can mind control it. And that's what every single mission becomes. And it gets really boring really fast. And when it gets to that point, it's like, oh my god, let's just finish the game already. And I don't really want that. I don't want to have to play through it like that, and I don't want people to have to watch videos where I'm doing that. So I just disabled that completely. And I think that's it. Outside of that, yeah, DOSBox configuration, 40,000 CPU cycles. I believe it's on dynamic. Everything else is default. And I only change that because when you get into smoky areas where you start getting onto like the second or third floor of a building on a land mission, it gets really choppy and really slow, and that's not cool. I don't like that. But I think that's everything. As far as layout goes in this playlist, if anybody's still with me here watching or listening, mostly listening, there's nothing to really watch here. As far as layout of this playlist goes, what I'm thinking is everything I do outside of a mission is going to be its own video, and when I go into a mission, that's going to be its own separate video. So if I start on like a small USO or something like that really late in the game, you don't really want to watch it, you can just skip it then easily enough, because the next episode is going to be me on that small USO. And then as soon as that mission's over, I'm going to be starting the other videos. So some videos are only going to be like 4 minutes long. Some videos are going to be like 30 minutes long. Some of them might even be an hour long. If it ever comes down to like an alien hunting mission where there's one alien hiding out somewhere, like he was unconscious and I forgot he was unconscious and he woke up, and I'm just spending like hours looking for the dude. And I know this happens. It happens a lot. Every Let's Play that I've seen of this game, that happens. And it's just like, oh my god, why'd you include this? Just skip it. I'm going to be editing that out until I find the alien. So hopefully there won't be any too massively long searches. Ideally the missions are going to be relatively small, unless it's a really large ship or a base attack or something like that. And base attacks, I haven't decided, like any multi-stage things, I haven't decided if that's going to be all one video or separate videos for each stage. I'll probably do separate videos for each stage. Just because, why not, you know? I'm not afraid of my playlist being like 100 episodes long, which it's going to be. This game takes a while to beat, unless you really know what you're doing, and I'm not 1000% sure what I'm doing. And with that said, I am not fantastic at this game. As with all games on my channel, I'm not fantastic at any single one of them. I'm decent at some, and I'm fucking horrible at others. So don't expect any like super MLG XCOM play or anything like that. Nothing too impressive here. Just me sucking it up on an old game. But this will tie up this introductory video. Next video of the playlist is going to be me running through just the UI and all that. It's probably going to be like 30 minutes long or so. So if you're still watching, if you know what this game is, skip the next video. If you don't know what this game is, then be sure to watch the next video, because I'm not going to be explaining very much as I go on. I'll explain a little bit here and there, or maybe like a refresher type thing, but not that much, because everything is going to be covered in the next video. So with that, I'll head in and get that set up.